The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Just got locked up. That he can recall a day that he took 100 perks. Let's jump straight into it. Kodak Black, man, he was pretty much giving his testimony on one of his IG lives recently, and he pretty much was saying that he proud of himself, how far he came, and he just remembered recently where he just was at. He said he can admit it now, he not ashamed of it because he also knows people going through the same situation, but just don't want to come forth with the truth. But he said, man, on his bad day, man, before he recently just got locked up for possession of a substance and parole violation in December, if y'all don't remember, he was just saying that, one day he could recall taking 100 perks, man, and
Cause it's my testimony, bro, and I'm hollering at y'all. Ain't no shame in my man, bro. I was taking, bro, at least 100 perks, but my average was 40 Percocets, bro. I'm telling y'all this, man. But I ain't know, to the point I look at this and I be like, bro, what the was wrong with me, bro? I listen to my music and be like, bro, what the fam?
these young dudes, man, they getting a lot of fame and fortune young and early in life, and it's kind of hard to talk to a person when he's 15, 16. You older than him, but he got way more money than you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like he gonna listen, but he ain't gonna really listen and respect it. Not everybody. Is some youngsters out here that, they still respect OGs, but you got some young dudes out here that they got more money than they OGs. They got more money, more everything, So it's like, bro, you need to listen to me. Like, I did something right, you did something wrong, But you could just tell from Kodak Black, like from just his recent like photos and just like his recent videos, you could just tell like he looked way more healthier. His skin just looked different, pause, no diddy. But he just looked different, like I'm about to show you a picture of his one of his recent photos that he took, like look how different he looked, like you could tell like he looked clean, like he looked healthy, versus before he got locked up. You see how you could tell the difference? This was before he got locked up recently. Like look at it. You could tell something was wrong with him, and he's admitting that something was wrong with him. But look at Kodak Black recently clean. You see how you could tell the difference? You could tell that he clean, but it take a man to admit that he was struggling and going through something. But once again, Kodak Black blew up when he was, 13, 14? He was freestyling. You got to think. Before he blew up and got fame, fortune, and money and notoriety, he just was a bad kid from Pompano Beach, Florida, running around doing what regular kids do, he didn't ask for this fame and fortune, he just was blessed, God blessed him with a gift and a talent, and he also opened the door for a lot of Florida artists, I feel like he also put that Florida sound on the map. But Kodak Black got rich real young, man. And as he was getting money, he had to learn how to conduct himself now that he's in the limelight, because he can't be that same person, So a lot of his old habits, it transferred over when he got the money, That's far as substance use, as far as how he handling himself, a lot of stuff. That's why he was in and out of trouble, because it's like Kodak Black got everything so young. He didn't blow up when he was 25 and 30. He blew up at 14. Just imagine if you get 2-3 million followers and $10-20 million at 13, 14. I'm not saying he literally that, but I'm just saying, like, just imagine touching millions of dollars at 14 and you stay in the projects in Pompano Beach, Florida. This where you from. How do you think Kodak Black was gonna act? But he recently just revealed, in his IG live that, he proud of himself, how far he came in life, because a lot of people doubt Kodak Black, But he said, man, recently before he got locked up, man, he can recall a day, man, where he took 100 perks in one day. He said that's how bad it was getting. He said he been clean. I'm pretty sure, his recent parole violation, I'm pretty sure they got him doing random drug screens and drug tests and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure, you know, he ain't able to, you know, uh, uh, indulge in certain things anymore. But I'm proud of this brother, man, because a lot of these rappers and celebrities, you know, they be going through a lot of stuff and they try to hide it, you know, because they're ashamed. But a brother like Kodak Black, you know, he be proud of his success and he also be proud of his failures, you know, and that take a man, you know, because part of being a man or being a grown woman is being accountable and being responsible for your actions, you know, and Kodak Black admitted it. You know, he admitted that he even said his music was messed up. He said he go back and listen to some of his music before he recently got locked up. He like, bro, I can't believe I released that. We think it's a hit, but Kodak Black know his potential. He like, man, I was gone on that one, man. I shouldn't have released that. You know, it probably did numbers, but he probably like, you know, I know my music when I'm clear and I'm drug free versus, you know, when I'm off this or I'm off that, you know, he knows his music, you know. But you know, I'm proud of Kodak Black, man. You know, I really am, man. Cause like I say, man, it take a real man to admit something like that, man. You know, a lot of people gonna bash him in the news and stuff like that. But like I say, man, nobody's perfect. You know, we all are judged in certain things. It don't matter whether if it's a peel or getting your hair done every other week. You know, we all indulge in something. You know, everybody had their own pick or choice. You know, some take it a little bit further than some do. You know, but who is we to judge people? You know, but I'm gonna say this again. You know, I respect that man for coming forward because there's a lot of celebrities and entertainers that push that narrative or push that on kids like, oh yeah, man, you know, go get you a double cup or pop this or pop that or go get you some Zara, this or that, like, and really down the line, bro, that junk is gonna tear your body up, you know. But I'm not perfect neither, you know. I'll indulge in what I'll indulge in, you know. I'm pretty sure y'all done seen me on certain videos, you know. I'll indulge in what I'll indulge in, you know. But a lot of these rappers, they push off a lot of narrative for a lot of stuff that they really don't be on, you know. Like the same thing with Future, like 4 or 5 years ago, he got exposed for a lot of the stuff that he say in his music that he really don't do, you know. He's not really off them, well, I'm probably the double cuts, but he ain't off the pills and stuff that he say he offer and all of that, like he not, you know. But he pushed that off, you know, in his music. And a lot of times, you know, we go do something because we heard it in the song. Like, be honest with you, what Kodak Black said in that song, I took a perk and I knew it was fake. Like, he didn't say it in that way, but he said it in that on Slime. I mean, was it Gremlin? You know, he said it. And I popped a perk and I knew it was fake. You get what I'm saying? Now imagine a kid out there that think that's cool because he heard Kodak Black say it. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that Kodak Black is responsible for what the next child or teen or adult indulge in, you know, because he only in control of himself. Even though he's a role model and his music reached millions of people, that's not his job. But at the same time, that's why you got to watch what you put out there. That's why it's so big for him to come forward with this testimony, because there's some kids out there that probably he could have just saved by saying that. You know, it may be some people that go get their stuff together today because Kodak Black just admitted that he in rehab. He's still battling every day, going through what he going through, you know. You know, he ain't perfect. He probably still indulging certain things, but it ain't probably at that high rate that he was, you know. But before we change subject, man, congratulations to Kodak Black, man. He having a successful rehab. Hope we hear some good music coming from him. But he admitted that before he just recently went to jail for a parole violation for possession of a illegal substance. He pretty much said that he can recall a day where he was taking 100 perks a day. 100 perks that day, not a day. Let me correct that. But y'all just go look at some of his interviews, whether it was Drink Champs interviews or just some of his songs and stuff like that versus the music he about to start putting out in. Y'all can tell for yourself. But
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?